أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم اجعل أعمالنا خالصة لوجهك ولا تجعل فيها حظا لغيرك آمين يا رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, how's everyone doing today? Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. I hope it's only the rain that's keeping everyone at home. I see most of the classes are empty, and that everyone's going to come back again after the camp. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. We started with the praises of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All praise due to Him. We ask of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to send abundant salutations on our beloved Prophet Mohammed sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once again for the numerous favors that He has bestowed upon us, allowing us to have woken up this morning. This is one of the favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, allowing us to have a roof over our heads, allowing us to have our families intact, being able to see, being able to speak, being able to hear. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gifting us with Iman, as this is the sole right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give to whom He so pleases, and He has chosen me and you to be recipients of the gift of Iman. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to be part of the ummah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Again, we remind ourselves of the beautiful dua that our beloved Prophet has taught us. Whenever he woke up, he realized that waking up is the gift of Allah, and he would say, Alhamdulillah, illadhi ahyana, all praise is due to the one that has granted us life. Ba'dama amatana. Amata, you meet to from the word maut, after taking us away. Sleep is known as the minor death. Wa ilayhi nushur, and reminding himself and teaching us that we need to remind ourselves that to him, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is our return. May our return to him be a beautiful one. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Khair. So we're currently busy with Surah Al-Adiyat. Adiyat? No? What surah is it? Surah Al-Zalzala. I've been given Surah Adiyat to prepare. It is do Surah Adiyat. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So, the others are pause. Oh, so Muhammad is still busy with Surah Zalzala. Okay, so you will continue with Surah Zalzala. So you can change your playlist to Adiyat now. Maybe. Alhamdulillah, I'm able to teach Surah Zalzala, but I like doing preparation for all my classes. Okay, khair. So Adiyat speaks about the horses of war. These are particular horses that are used, that goes into battle with the masters. The first few verses are very vivid, Allah gives you a picture, and He shows you a very vivid picture of what these horses are doing. And the imagery, the objective of these verses is to create within your mind the imagery and seeing what these horses are doing. After Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you this imagery, He then tries to make a point. This is one of my favorite surahs, although the point that Allah makes is it's a very hard to leave point. It's one of my favorite surahs because I read it with the objective of when I feel I'm out of, the alignment is out, the alignment of car is out, and it's for wheel alignment. So whenever I feel like the alignment is out, then I read this as a means of just getting back, and may realigning ourselves, and may that be that for us, may the surah be that for us as well. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts out by saying وَالْعَادِيَاتِ ضَبَحًا, by the steeds of war. This wow is known as wawul qasam. Wawul qasam is when you take an oath, so it's different to the wow that says and. Wawul qasam is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking an oath, and He takes an oath by these horses. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one that can take an oath by His creation. When we take an oath, we have to take an oath by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes an oath, He's trying to emphasize something very important. And this is what we need to understand when oaths are being taken. So He takes an oath by these horses, Al-Adiyat, and thus we will find whenever there is a waw qasam, the word connected to it will be in what hal? Harful jar. Okay. the ati over here doesn't necessarily indicate halatul jar. Am I correct in saying that? Why? Why? It's either because it's the last period of the day, so you're very tired, or you're very rusty. Which one is it? So if you look on your hal table, you're going to have raf, nasb, and jar. You're going to have an, in, un, ani, aini, aini, una, ina, atun, atin, atin. So atin or ati can be in halatul nasb or jar. Everyone got that? So I'm still looking so blank like, what you talking about? Everyone got that? Yes. Okay. So when it is ati or atin, it can be nasb or jar. Then whatever comes in front of it will indicate to us what hal it is in. So for example, if there was a harf jar before this word adiyat, then what would it be? Halatul jar. But the waw al-qasam is causing this word to be in halatul jar. Okay? This could have also been in nasb. Everyone got that? That's clear. Okay, so wal-adiyat, Allah takes an oath by these horses of war, dabha, as they are panting. Panting is when they're running and they're making the sound, comes out of their chest. I can't make the sound, but picture what's happening. So they're galloping at their speed. These horses, they're on a mission. The riders are riding them and they are galloping. Dabha is in halatul nasb. There's a rule that you didn't do yet. I'll give you the reason why it's halatul nasb. I'm not going to do the explanation of the rule right now. It's going to take some time. In the future you'll get the explanation of that particular rule. So dabha means dabha is in halatul nasb. It is called maf'ul mutlaq. You did that before? No. So it's a new rule. Maf'ul mutlaq. Maf'ul mutlaq is, it's there for emphasis. So it's not like your normal maf'ul, the done upon. Maf'ul mutlaq is there for emphasis. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is emphasizing here, taking an oath by those horses, and while those horses are running, dabha, they're panting. And this word dabha is halatul nasb because of it's showing emphasis. And that's the subtleties of the grammar that you're learning. You know, you might think, how must I know nasb and jar and this and that? I want to know what Allah is saying. Don't tell me. You know, some people feel like that. But this is the subtleties of the language. It is in halatul nasb showing you emphasis. So again, that picture is very crisp. Fal muriyati qadha. So the word fa, so al muriyat, they strike or they create sparks. They create sparks of fire. So via them galloping, they're creating sparks. Muriyat means to create sparks of fire. How? Qadha, by striking. So if you ever taken something metal and you knock it on the top, and it creates a spark, or you get this particular like rocks, and then you knock it like that, and it creates a spark. So by them running and knocking their hooves on certain things is creating a spark. Again, the picture is very clear as to what's happening. This is very vigorous. The vigor of these horses, they're on a mission, and this is the message that's trying to be shown. So the word again here, fal mughirati, is connected to the word adiyat, so it takes the same hal, halatul jar. Sorry, fal muriyat, same hal as adiyat, and then qadha is again there for emphasis, maf'ul mutlaq. Okay, can we continue? فالمغيرات. So al-mughirat means to do an attack, but it's like a surprise attack. So they're waiting with the horses, they're waiting with their masters, they're running, and they're just going straight in now. They're going to do an attack, a surprise attack, subha, in the early morning. in the early morning. And here another new rule. There's a lot of new rules in this particular surah. Subha, so what hal? Halat al-Nasb. And the ruling over here, so there's a few reasons why things can be in Halat al-Nasb, and you're getting the different versions of it here now. So Subha in Halat al-Nasb, because it's called the Zarf. The Zarf, you get two types of Zarfs. You get Zarf Makan, which shows place, and you get Zarf Zaman, which shows time. So this Subha, is it place or time? Time. So this is Zarf. Zarf is like something that is used, like the word Zarf is like a form that is used. So the form is it's going to be Nasb, and it's the form of either time, it's the form of place. So this word is Halatul Nasb because it is time. Now again, why do I need to know that this word is Halatul Nasb? Because it's Zarf, the Zaman. It's the subtlety of the Arabic language. So what Zarf does is it puts you in the frame of it. It's trying to show you that this is an attack that's happening when in the early morning. So picture the early morning. Picture this open field. Picture the horses now running. And picture yourself there. The Zarf puts you in that frame of mind that okay, I'm seeing this. I'm actually on the horse and I'm running and I'm going on this attack. This is the subtleties of the language. It's very beautiful, and that's why I love the surah. But again, the point that you use for the word yawma, yawm, a day, time or place? Time. The word yawm is majority of the times when it comes as yawm in Halat al-Nasb, it speaks about the day of Qiyamah. And when you hear that, it's as if Allah wants you to put yourself there, picture yourself there now when the day is happening. And then back to reality, okay, I'm not there, so what do I do now? So it's very powerful. Very, very powerful instruments that are used in the Arabic language. Okay. فَالْمُغِيرَاتِ. So they go for the surprise attack, subha, in the early morning. Just before I can continue quickly, this surah is a Makkiyya surah. Makkiyya, what does Makkiyya mean? Before the Hijrah. So in the early first 13 years, this surah was revealed, and there's always a particular theme connected to the first 13 years. In fact, a different theme in the last after the Hijrah, and we'll go into more detail as to those themes that are dealt with in the Quran. فَأَثَرْنَا. So أَثَرْنَا. The word أَثَرَ is to create an effect. فَأَثَرْنَا. So they effect, or they push up. أَثَرْنَا. The word na is the doer over here. Let's go down the scale. أثر, أثروا, أثرت, أثر, أثرنا. Okay, you got it? So who's the doer? They. It's feminine over here because Adiyat, Atun, plural. Everyone got that? So for أثرنا, you know the scale. You went down and you saw where the doer is over there. So they stir up. فَأَثَرْنَا, they stir up bihi, thereby with it, bihi, with this running, with this attack, with this panting, naq'a, dust. Okay, so this maf'ul, this Halat al-Nasb is one that you know. So فَأَثَرْنَا, أَثَرَ is to up, أَثَرْنَا is the doer, and نَقْعَ is Halat al-Nasb. Why? Because maf'ul bi, because it's the done upon. Okay, they are stirring up the dust. The dust is the thing that's being done upon. Okay, can we continue? Okay. فَوَسَطَنَا. Fa means so. Wasata means to go into be in the middle. The na once again is the doer. Let's go on the scale. Wasata, wasatu, wasatat, wasatna. What's the doer? They. So fawasatna, they go into the middle. bihi, bihi again with it, thereby, jam'a, altogether. Altogether. So these horses, they are running, they are panting, they are striking, they're running so fast, when the strike is creating sparks. They're going in the early morning on this attack. Through this, they're running, it's creating a cloud of dust. You can picture in the distance, these horses are coming at you, and it's a cloud of dust. And you can see this is serious stuff happening. And فَوَسَطْنَا بِهِ جَمْعًا, and they go collectively into the middle of the battle. Now, an animal has a very, very high instinct. Like a cat. The cat hears something and the cat goes. The dog, they have like different frequencies, but the instincts are very, very high. And horses have this capacity. But even though these horses have the capacity to understand that there's danger ahead because they're going to battle, still goes into the battle. Still listens to its master. Still goes directly to it. Now the next verse, it changes the context and it changes completely. It's like Allah is still talking about the horses here, and then you see something completely different. Like, what's going on? What's happening now? And there's a reason behind that as to why Allah just changes the topic completely. The topic changes. Allah says over here, Inna, indeed, Al-Insana. Insan is mankind. Indeed, the connection. What's the connection between Allah just tells us a story now about horses running and going into the battlefield, and now Allah talks about people as ungrateful. Is there connection? Did anyone hear what you see now? So the horse who gets fed and gets some shelter, gets water, goes into the battlefield with a heightened sense of danger, goes into the middle of the battlefield because the master gives it a little bit of water and the master says do, and he does. And mankind, who was created by Allah, was given the ability to hear, was given the ability to see, was given the ability to speak, was given the heart that beats, was given the lungs that works, was given everything to his Lord. When his Lord says, it doesn't always respond like the horse responds to its master. Powerful imagery, right? Powerful imagery. So again, like I said, that realignment. The next time we recite it, we need to feel, subhanallah, the horses are listening to its master, and am I doing my part to my Lord? Am I doing my part to my master? Am I fulfilling my role towards him as an abd? As a slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues on this notion. وَإِنَّهُ, and indeed he, this person, عَلَى, upon, وَإِنَّهُ, and إِنَّهُ, indeed he, عَلَى, upon ذَلِكَ, upon that ingratitude, la, for emphasis, is indeed shaheed. What does shaheed mean? To be a witness. So this person knows he's doing the wrong that he's doing, but he still does it. He knows Allah has given him the rizq. He knows Allah subhanahu has given him the sustenance. He knows that Allah has given him the ability to see. He knows that Allah has given him the ability to hear. He knows Allah has given him the ability, but he still continues in the vein that he feels that I want to live the way I want to live, and don't tell me what to do. He knows that he's doing it, but he continues to do it. I'm just speaking to somebody now, speaking on the form of how do you say the word? Anonymity. Huh? Anonymity. So this person was telling me how he had everything. Like literally had everything. He's had businesses upon businesses. His turnover was like 3 to 4 million, a little bit more per month. This was his turnover. But as a result of him getting so much, he became greedy. And he started investing here, and he started investing there, and he did open this business and open that business. Eventually he couldn't cope anymore. And whilst doing that, he said, he's a Muslim. He said he even had a box at the J&B, the race course. He had his own box there. And if him and his wife got into an argument, and he phones his guys, what's it called? I booked out the top of one of the places in Sun City. I booked out the top section for us. We're going. And if he comes home and his wife is still on his case, then he just goes again. He would waste money and but in a haram way. J&B, Sun City, this, that. My life is made. I got whatever I need. I don't need anything and I don't need anybody. Until what happened is things got so big and he couldn't control, and that people started taking from him, and he started losing business. And eventually he got to the point where he had absolutely nothing. Like nothing. His house got taken back from the bank because he couldn't pay the overdrafts. His car got taken in, his wife's car got taken in, everything got taken in, to the extent that people were watching how they come to pick his stuff out of the house. Now, how humiliating is that, man? It's a humiliating feeling. And then eventually he got assistance and he was put into a garage of someone that's converted into a place of stay. And he said, through all that, he went through this whole process. Through all that, he realized that was the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because had he died in the state that he was in, he believes he would have gone to Jahannam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala humbled him so that he could turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he, through the process of that being humble, after like 3 or 4 years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now opened up for him and he's getting back on his feet and opened up to him in a way that he's inshallah going to get back there, but he doesn't want it for that purpose. He now wants to use it in a different way. But look how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala humbled him before Allah took him away from this world. Had he left in that state, now how do you stand in front of Allah? I gave you millions and this is how you used it. SubhanAllah. So this is the state of the ummah. People, sometimes we just don't care. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِنَّهُ عَلَى ذَلِكَ لَشَهِيدٌ. He knows what he's doing. The person's I know what I'm doing. I'm very cognizant and conscious of what I'm doing. But this is the framework I find myself in. And nobody must stop me from that. And these surahs are there just to jerk you. Boom. Yo. An animal is listening to his master. Where am I in relation to my Lord? I know what I'm doing, but I'm still continuing to do it. And we make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never has to put us through such tests to call us back. Again, it's only through the love of Allah, and Allah took everything away to call him back. Should he live in the state that he's in now, he lives in a state of humility, he lives in a state of turning back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He can leave this world with nothing, zero, but inshallah he will be successful in the year after. In the other state he would have left with millions, he left with millions, but unsuccessful in the year after. Subhanallah. And so we make dua, we will conclude here and we'll finish the surah off. That we see each other again, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us the reality of the surah. When you're feeling that you're just going off a bit, read the surah, think about the horses, think about them that is listening to their master, and allow it to be a means of reflection for you, that, oh Allah, let me turn back to you like these horses listen to their master.